In this video, we're going to do some quadratic regression in our calculators. So I'm going to hit the stat button on my graphing calculator, and I'm going to put the years as my L1 and the units sold as L2. So I'm hitting stat, I'm going to hit enter, stat, enter, and then put these lists in by plugging in the number. So plugging in 1, enter, 2, enter, 3, enter, 4, enter, and 5, enter for L1, and then likewise with L2. If you have something under your L1 and L2, you can go to the top of the list and hit clear, enter, to clear out that list. So highlighting L1 or L2, hit clear, and then hit the enter button in order for it to work. Now to calculate using quad regression, I'm going to hit stat, go over to calc, and then go down to number 5 on mine is quad regression. So I'm going to hit number 5, enter, and make sure it says L1 and L2 as X list and Y list. If not, I can hit second 1 would bring me L1 and second 2 would bring me L2 for the X list and Y list. And then it says to call this quadratic function f and round to 2 decimal places. So f of x is going to be, a is 10.14. There's my a, x squared. And then my b, it's normally plus b, but our b here is negative 17.06. I'd round that 5 up to a 6. X. And then our c is a plus 9.8 at the end. So the next part says evaluate f of 6. So in this, we're talking about 6 years later, how many millions of iPhones are sold? So year 1 was 1 million, year 2 was 20 million, year 3 was 50 million, 4 is 100 million, 5 is 180 million. So it looks like we are going up for this amount of time, but we're going to plug in 6 and see what happens for that next year. Year 6, you plug in for X and you get 272.48. And this is measuring million iPhones. So it's still continuing to go up, at least in year 6. If the sales continue to climb according to this model, will iPhone sales reach a maximum? Well, let's look at this function. This is my ax squared plus bx plus c. So the value for a is 10.14, which is bigger than 0. It's a positive a. So we're going to have a U-shaped parabola. We're going to have a min, but are we ever going to reach a max? There's not a max for this. You plug in a bigger year, you get a larger quantity of iPhones sold. So not a max according to this model, which is that function up there. We're modeling this behavior. This model, there's only a min. So there's not going to be a maximum amount of iPhone sales. It looks like they just keep getting more popular according to this model.